guys, hey fam, hey child, welcome back to my channel. Hi, my name is Jessica and welcome to my world. I do all things music, commentary, pop culture, internet culture, and a sprinkle of entertainment for your convenience. And if you are a return subscriber, welcome child and welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about the lost art of album covers. And before getting into this video, if you have not subscribed to my channel, child, please do go ahead, subscribe to this channel. Check out my other videos. I'll link it in my description bar and also in the icon up above for your convenience. And yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. So this video is going to be interlinked. I'm going to be talking about this topic in 3 talking points, and it's going to be interlinked. So the first thing I want to talk about is album art. Now I feel like people are being lazy about the album art. Like when you talk about an album, the art is supposed to be what draws people to you. The album art is simply the front cover, the front page of what your album is supposed to look like. And I feel like people are lacking the inspiration to perform well in that aspect. Before we talk about the hype of an album, before we talk about the rollout of an album, the first thing that should lure people, that should lure potential listeners to your song or to your album is the art. If you're just giving us a bland cover art, as bland as this my book here, nobody's going to want to buy that album. Nobody's going to want to listen to that album, even if the album art is just not really what the album is all about. And even though you have lots of interesting and good songs in that album, if someone looks at your album art and it's not drawing the person in, nobody's going to want to listen to the song. And I feel like people are really slowing down on what an album art should entail. I mean, I got this video idea from Nathan Z. I'll link his channel down below. You guys should go check it out. He has lots of interesting topics about music. I mean, just look at, I'm sorry to use this as an example, but just look at Davido's album art for A Better Time. How does your song relate to anything you are singing in the album? Like, I don't understand. Like, 2 and 2 is not giving what's supposed to give. Okay, like 2 and 2 is supposed to be 4. Why am I getting 6? Quick maths. Like, it's not giving what's supposed to give. I mean, how? What does your child have to do with? You understand? Like, it's not making sense. Joe Boy did the same thing with his album Somewhere Between Beauty and Magic. Just yourself sitting on what? A rock or a chair? What does that tell us about the album? What does that tell us about your album? Do better, please. Do better. Make your album art really catchy, to the extent that even if none of the songs there are good songs, everybody will want to listen to it because your album art is good. The next thing I want to talk about is album rollout. Now, the person that is doing this, that is upsetting me presently, is DJ Khaled for his album Khaled. I don't understand the album rollout of that particular album. Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. If you're giving us 2 singles before the album finally drops, make sure that those 2 singles will make the whole people want to listen to the whole album. Like, stop being like a Jessica about this whole thing. Album rollout, you're giving me And again, I think some people have adapted to using snippets for album rollouts. For example, I think Brother Smother started using snippets. If that works for you, good, but make sure it makes sense. Make sure it makes sense. Look at J. Cole's album Rollout. Splendid, splendid. Only one song before the album dropped, and everybody was raving. Which leads me to the next and the last point: hype, album hype. Now, if you are hyping your album, all good and fine, but make sure that the hype is equal to the content of the album. Make sure that your hype is equal to the amount of good songs and distinctable songs on your album. Don't just overhype an album. At the end of the day, it's trash. I don't know if you guys will see me as a Davido hater, but at this point, I really don't care. Look at a good, I mean, better time. I can't remember if it's a good time or a better time. The last album he dropped, the hype, the hype of that album was greater than the album itself. Argue with your keypads. The hype that 30BG and Davido's fans gave that album is greater than the album itself. Make sure, I don't even know what I just said, but like, make sure your song is something, or your album is something people want to listen to on the long run. Take a look at Nicki Minaj. Like Pink Print from 2010, I think 2010. Pink Print is still topping the charts 10 years or 11 years later. I mean, this is what I mean. Make sure your album, your song is able to move the market years and decades after. Okay, period. Yeah, that's all for today's video. If you liked this video, please do not forget to give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe, share, comment down below. Check out my other videos. I'll link it in my description bar and also in the icon. I'll have for your convenience. And as always, child, I will see you